Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina and this channel is about beauty and that includes skincare, makeup and fragrances. So today we have another fragrance to talk about and this is Miss Dior Parfum by Dior. So this seems to be one of those fragrances everyone kind of talks about every year whenever they release a new flanker, and people usually complain from what I've noticed. It looks to me like most people used to really love the Miss Dior Cherie that was released in, I think it was 2005, and they're trying to compare every single flanker to this like long discontinued fragrance. By the way, I am aware that there was a Miss Dior Cherie fragrance like long time ago, but since this was a completely different fragrance, I'm going to refer to the 2005 release as the original. Okay, so back in 2005, I remember trying this original Miss Dior Cherie and I remember liking it, but I never liked it enough to buy a full-size fragrance. So it was just like a kind of like an okay fragrance for me. I think it was probably due to the strawberry being the dominant note. For some reason, I don't really deal well with strawberry in fragrances. Fragrances with strawberry tend to smell very juvenile to me. And I'm not saying they are juvenile, I'm just saying this is how I kind of perceive them. So not my favorite note for sure. Then obviously we had multiple flankers throughout the years and I usually try them and none of these flankers caught my attention. Like honestly, they either had this strawberry note, which, you know, I don't like, or they were like too floral for me. And it's not like I don't like florals, but I like florals that are a little more interesting. I'm not a massive fan of like classic florals and they did seem to me very typical. Again, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I know these fragrances were popular for a reason. It was just not my personal taste. So why did I decide to buy this year's release? I mean, first of all, even though most YouTubers were complaining about those like Miss Dior flankers in the previous years, that they're just going worse and worse, this one actually seemed to be rated by fragrance YouTubers. So that actually piqued my interest. I heard someone say that there's strawberry in it and that kind of pushed me back for a while, but then I did check notes and guess what? There's no strawberry. There's wild strawberry and these notes are pretty different. I used to love wild strawberries when I was a child. I remember my grandma had them in her garden and I used to eat a lot of them. I've always liked wild strawberries so much better than regular strawberries. They just taste different and they obviously smell different. So I was actually super excited to see wild strawberry there, but let me just give you the rest of the notes as well. So the top notes are mandarin orange, apricot and peach. Then we have middle notes of wild strawberry, jasmine and floral notes. And then base notes of amber, amberwood, patchouli, moss and atlas cedar. And thankfully this smells like wild strawberries. I love it. By the way, this is a bottle. I don't think I've shown that before, so this is what it looks like. And it just smells so good. It literally brings back memories. So this is like literally wild strawberry with some complementary notes of apricot and peach. I mean, you can definitely catch them in this fragrance, but they kind of like, as I said, complementing this wild strawberry. There are some floral notes on a similar kind of complementary level. And then in the base of this fragrance, we have this lovely patchouli. This is a type of patchouli that's not too much in your face. I would kind of compare it to maybe Mademoiselle by Coco Chanel. This is the kind of patchouli that's not too heavy. It just gives me like a certain airiness. We also have amber here, some woodsy notes. Those woodsy notes don't really seem to be too dominating. Everything seems to be so nicely balanced. By the way, this fragrance was actually created by Francis Courtijan. So that was an additional reason for me to buy this fragrance because I do like his creations, like most of them, not all of them, but like most of them, enough for me to trust his judgment and buy his fragrance. Anyway, back to the fragrance. This is a really lovely warm weather scent. It's perfect for spring, for summer. It's very young but not juvenile. It's very feminine. I think this patchouli here is quite gentle, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's a good thing because you can wear it on a really warm weather and that should be still fine. I know like sometimes when you have a fragrance that's like too heavy on patchouli, it can actually even give you like a headache in a warmer weather. This one should be fine, but then on the other hand, patchouli usually makes fragrances last longer, and in this case we don't really have that. So the lasting power of this fragrance is not the best. I mean, it's not the worst either. I would just probably say like around 4 or 5 hours, which for the Parfum, not really too impressive, right? The sillage is moderate. but with time it becomes more of a skin scent, I would say. I've watched some like other YouTubers reviewing this fragrance, and some of them said that this is pretty similar to the original Miss Dior Cherie. I can't really compare it because I don't really remember the original fragrance that well, to be honest, but now that I'm looking at the notes of the original Miss Dior Cherie, I'm not sure how that would be similar, although sometimes things are pretty similar even though the notes are different. But the notes of the original Miss Dior Cherie, there's like strawberry. As I said, I'm not a fan, but we also have cherry and pineapple. That actually sounds pretty good. We have popcorn and caramel. That definitely sounds good. So I'm actually really curious how I would feel about this original fragrance now. I mean, I know there's strawberry, but who knows? The other notes actually sound pretty good. Anyway, I would definitely recommend this fragrance, especially if you love wild strawberries. That just smells so good. Perfect daytime fragrance for spring and summer. I'm definitely going to wear it a lot this season, and I'm actually really happy to have this first ever Miss Dior fragrance in my collection. Okay guys, so this is everything from me today. Have you tried this fragrance? If so, let me know what you think about it. Also, if you remember how the original Miss Dior Cherie smelled, tell me, is it similar or not? I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. For more fragrance related content, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.